Welcome. Make it make sense. Today's topic, controversial. Some people are going to be offended. And the topic is the Zionist slave masters. And before I continue, I'm not talking about all so-called Jewish people or people that's connected to the so-called Jewish faith. I'm talking about the controllers, the overlords that is known by many Americans that run Hollywood, that run the media, that have a stronghold on our politicians on Capitol Hill. Those are the people that I'm talking about. If you want to get in the boat with them, you can ride too, and you're going to sink with them as well in the long run, because the laws of cause and effect, the laws of karma, the laws of reaping what you sow is at hand. Now, Kyrie Irving, first of all, he refused to inject poison into his system. So they already hate him for that. But now they're trying to persecute the brother, or they are persecuting him because of him exercising his constitutional right. So we got to realize that these Zionists, these slave masters of the 21st century, are infringing on the liberties of people's freedom of speech. They call it hate speech, anti-Semitic, woo 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 woo. That's some straight trash. All this anti-black talk or so-called African-American talk by the white nationalist groups here in the United States. You got these leaders of the Ku Klux Klan, the Proud Boys, these malicious groups. All of these people say anti-black stuff every single day of the week on their platform, so forth and so on, and no one is getting charged or being penalized for their statements because they're exercising their First Amendment rights. Now, these Zionists who are controlling, so many facets of our lives, indirectly and directly, they coming for our people. And you know what? I want to say this, that those individuals that's in the NBA that don't support Kyrie, y'all some cowards. The individuals in the NBA themselves and the NFL, they got all this bread, and the music and the movie industry, that refuse to come together collectively so we can have our own basketball league, so we can have our own football league. The people do not come to these games to see the owners. These owners are some old, washed up white nationalists that hate so-called blacks but use us for entertainment. And if we don't have enough sense in 2022 to cut the biblical cord and go out on our own and start our own operation of how we see things should be done, shame on us. It's not the so-called white nationalists, the so-called Zionists' fault. It's our fault because we will not come together. We keep allowing them to separate us because of fear, because a lot of people are cowards. They scared to say what Kanye West said. They scared to say what brother Kyrie said. Now, Kanye West, he was all over the place, and I could see why they had a little angle to try to get at him. But Kyrie, he spoke intellectual. He spoke with respect. He said, I wasn't trying to do this, not trying to do this. And then they try to back him up in the corner, and they want him to apologize. They want him to bow down to them because these people think that they God. And you know what? A lot of these cowards in Hollywood, in the music industry, these cowards that's talking about they thugs and they ride and die, whatever. They ain't riding down on these people. Y'all got y'all money. Open up some stores. Open up some businesses. Open up some schools. Follow what LeBron James did, man. We have to cut their biblical cord from these people. We got to cancel these Zionists. We got to cancel anybody that attempt to cancel us and to get in our business when we standing up for our people and trying to awaken our people. They want us to stay asleep. They want us to stay intoxicated off their lies. And this is what they've been doing for years and years and years, putting out this fraudulent information. Then they're talking about the junk they got in school about the racial issues or the racial topics. Can't talk about Malcolm X. Can't talk about Harriet Tubman. Can't talk about Martin Luther King. Can't talk about Frederick Douglass. Man, this is an attack. This is anti-black. And because these things they trying to take out of the school system, this is things that actually happen, and European white nationalists, hate mongers, have committed these crimes against our people, and they're trying to do it in a technological way. Man, you know what? If we be the bowling pins and we let them bowl us down, shame on us. But I know we got the mindset and the consciousness to stand up and keep on coming, keep on speaking the truth, because the truth is what they hate. They want us to stay docile, stay in these so-called lavish places, living off, living this fantasy or living in this illusion. A lot of people that got that bread and got that cake, man, they know stuff. But you know what? They selling their souls. They selling their souls because they won't speak on it. When you start speaking on it, you got to realize that your life's going to be in the balance. And a lot of people want to hold on to his physical life instead of making a sacrifice and, make a better future for their children and their children's children. We got to come up out of this matrix. We got to come out of this Maya, this illusion, this falsehood that we're living in on account of the ideas of the overlords and these masterminds on the planet that don't have no good intention for the so-called melanated people here in the shores of North America and around the world. But the melanated people here in North America, we have the advantage. We are the trendsetters. We the ones that got a lot of that magnetism, whereas though people are attracted to us. We got to stop giving this fraudulent demonstration and reflection of European cultures, gangsterism, this whorish type of stuff, all these this behavior that is inconsistent with the ways of our foreparents. We need to go back and reevaluate what we are doing on this planet and bring the force, bring the noise, and do it in the law. Do it respectfully. Man, the march in Selma, Martin Luther King led it. Not the march, the boycott, the counseling the bus system. How did it work? MLK said himself, because 95+% of participation. We need participation. We need participation by every so-called awakening conscious black. Stop buying Adidas. Stop buying Gap. Stop buying Balenciaga. Stop buying any these brands that's coming for our people, because when they coming for our people, they coming for you. You probably say, oh, they ain't got nothing to do with me. Woo, woo, woo. They got theirs. Woo, 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 woo. You sleep and you drunk, you intoxicated, and you retarded out this junk, man. We got to stand up. We got to wake up. We got to get up, and we got to do it right now today. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling y'all, man, read, listen to some of these brothers. I'm not saying believe everything everybody say. Accept what you can accept for yourself. You're going to know the truth when the truth going to set you free. And you know what? I'm speaking to you a particular truth right here. These Zionist slave masters, white nationalists, so-called white nationalists, still have the people, our people, in another form of slavery. Now they got us in slavery to debt. They got us in slavery to the material world or the economical things or financial things that they can do for us. Man, we got enough bread together collectively to, I don't want to say necessarily separate, but to make our own. We got to start building schools. We got to start making institutions where we can educate our children properly and have them separated from the perverted operations of the Democrats and the Republicans, or anybody that has some type of insane ideology of operating on this planet. Man, we got to set better examples because we got the ball. And these brothers and sisters saying that we these people, I'm not going to say that. Only thing you got to do is look at it, see how we progressing after being suppressed, oppressed for so many hundreds of years. Even when we so-called got liberated, still segregation, Jim Crow, black codes, red line, and gerrymandering. European governments done this to us, and those Zionists didn't never step up to say this wasn't right. You can't go back in history and see, they talking about, oh, the NAACP. They did that for their own political reasons. They ain't got no love for us. All these people, man, they hating. And we better wake up, man, before we be in a place that we can't get out of. The sunken place, they call it. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you this message in love. I leave you this message in peace. Peace with goodwill to all humanity. Oneness.